So in this video I'm going to trade this 52 cents to at least 1000. I'm going to raise this account step by step, and I hope you are going to like it. So start by looking for signals in jump chain. As you can see, it's the only market that we can enter using that very small account. So as you can see, this one I identified a double top, so I just added a sell as the market cannot pass through that area of confluence that was formed, so it has to go down. So and then after that I identified a neckline where I put the order block at that point. That's where I can put the first TP, and maybe the second TP I'll put it below that. But since I have a very small account, I think I'm going to be satisfied with the take profit that I've set on the neckline. So I'm adjusting the TP right now. So in the market, when you're analyzing your charts, you don't have to look at the market in only one time frame. You have to adjust to other time frames so that you can see the market from different perspectives. As you can see, we are in 99 cents profit. This is a lot considering that we have 52 cents. We had a 52 cent account. So now you can choose to leave the market and be satisfied with that 99 cents, or you can just wait for the market to go down, because the market is still going down. So this is nice, this is very nice. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss out when there's an update. And also just you can talk to me, you can link up with me in our Telegram channel. I'm going to put the link in the description box below. So that now I have a $52 account. I'm going to look for other trades. So I've visited the volatility 25, where I've identified something like a double bottom. As you can see, as you know, in some of my videos, I always like this kind of setup. It's just splendid. I usually trade my double tops and double bottoms because they usually work out fine with me, with my strategies. So as you can see right now, I'm drawing. This is what the market is going to do. So you just have to go up with it, and then we can leave the market on that retest and then continue up with it. So now it is confirmed that the market formed a double bottom and another double bottom. So now it is going to touch that neckline where I put the order block. This is definitely what's going to happen. So using my 52 cents account, I'm going to enter the market again and see if I can make a profit. Kindly note that you having a small account like this one, you have to consider putting small lot sizes, or even at least one. And first you have to confirm whether the market is not that volatile. This is the setup that I've said. Now that the market is allowed me to enter, and it has put two positions. I wanted one, but then it's fine, it's not that volatile. I'll just wait for it. As you can see right now, we're in $4 profit each, which is $8. So I think I'm going to close the positions and look for another trade. But you can still choose to close the market and look for other trades, or you can just stay in the market and collect maximum profit, as it is going to pass through that neckline. As you can see, I'm closing the positions right now. I'm going to look for another position. So right now, when I close the market, I'm looking for another trade. This is the volatility 100 1 second. So in this one, this is not a double top or a double bottom strategy. we're going to identify what is known as a channel. So as you can see, I'm drawing a channel that looks like a rising wedge, but then the difference between this one and a rising wedge is that a rising wedge is steeper than this one. This one is kind of a channel. So usually when you identify a channel, usually it bounces back or breaks to the upside. But in this case, there are many factors that we should consider that we can say the market is going to buy. So the first one that I've identified is what is known as the three white soldiers. Let me zoom in and show you what the three white soldiers are. As you can see, we are in dollar profit, and let me see if I can go to the lower time frames and show you what I saw and identified, so that I eventually said the market is now going to buy. So the three white soldiers came after that red candle. As you can see, after that red candle, that's when the three white soldiers came. So the three white soldiers confirm that the market has the power to buy. It means that the bulls are very powerful and they're going to continue in the market for a very long time after the market, before the bulls, the bears come into play. So in terms of take profit and stop loss, usually this one you can measure the channel length, that is the lines between the resistance and the support. That length you can just put it after that breakout. You can just identify where to put your TP. As you can see, our account is now in $21. We can safely close, but I think I'm going to stay in the market for a bit long so that I can collect the maximum profit. And I think adding more positions is actually better, because the market is still going to go up. Right now we're in $8 profit. It's enough. You can close, since our market was our account had 52 cents only. This is a massive win. You have to just be content with what we've got. But anyway, I'm still going to trade this account to at least 1,000 or even more. Let's see where we can get this one. So I'm adding positions because the market is still going up. The market is really still going up because it broke to the upside, and it broke by a very big candle, which means if it broke with a very big candle, it means the bulls are very powerful, and they're going to stay in the market for a very long period. So during that very long period, you just have to buy and collect your profit. So if you want to know more about channels, I'm going to do another video on the explanation of channels. I'm going to also do another video on the difference between channels and rising and falling wedges, which is another setup that I personally like. But then for now, what you have to do is just subscribe to this channel and wait for those videos, because I'm going to do those videos for you guys. So now I'm increasing my lot size, since my account is now sufficient enough, and add more positions and wait for the market to do its wonders. As you can see, guys, we're in $78 profit. We are moving, we're really moving. Let me add more positions so that you can just collect the maximum profit and then be content with that. Mind you, sometimes it is important to use risk management, because you might blow your account. Like this one, I have put full margin, which is very risky, because full margin, sometimes even if you are correct, a minimum pullback will blow your account. As you can see, we are $18 loss, which is very risky, because the market can just pull back and then exhaust all the funds that I have in my account. So I can't risk having that. At least now the market is going up, we're just going to enjoy it while it's still going up. So the ending of this video is splendid, guys. You can't afford to miss that one. Okay, the market is going. Let's wait for it. So this is different from the other setups that I trade. Usually I trade the double tops and the double bottom. Those are my favorites. But then sometimes
a few moments later.
Sometimes I just have to do a small video on the explanation. As you can see, guys, we are in $34, $349 rather, which is a very, very massive win because the market is still going. But then we have to consider other things. Sometimes you have to exit even though you still you still think the market is going in your direction, but just because you've taken enough, you have to leave the market and look for other trades. Speaking of other trades, I've identified one of my favorites, that is the double bottom in V100. So I'm going to trade this one and raise this account even higher. So we first start by identifying the double bottoms. Those are marked by the order block that I've drawn. As you can see, it's the same setup that I always do. I just identify the double bottoms, the first bottom and the second bottom, and after that I identify the neckline. So I'm going to put an order block on the neckline to identify that neckline, which is going to be our first take profit. And then in this one we are kind of helped by another trend line that was respected for a very long time. So it means the market really has to go up because it has reached a point where there was a trailing, what is known as a trailing support, a support that is not horizontal but rather diagonal. So I'm going to do another video on those notes so that you can fully understand. Please don't forget to subscribe so that you can know everything about trading, so that I can tell you the strategies that I use, the ideas that I have in my. I'm also going to offer some courses online. That is I don't know when, but then yeah, in the near future I'm going to do that. When I'm a little bit less busy, I'm going to do online courses. Sometimes I'm just going to share the PDFs and a bit of knowledge for free, and for those who want VIP mentorship, I'm also going to offer that. In terms of take profit and stop loss, in this one you can just put the take profit on the same position that you always put on the neckline, or a few pips after the neckline, or before. If you are afraid you might lose your money, you can just put the take profit a few pips below the neckline, but I'm going to put this take profit a few pips above, which is still okay. But then I'm going to be monitoring the trade, so if it tries to go the other way, I'm just going to close and be content with what I would have got. And stop losses, I don't usually use stop losses. They are good, but then sometimes you may lose your funds just because the market is pulling back, or it is on a stop hand, which is something that market makers usually do, so that they can push out all those early buyers and early sellers, and all those who have put their stop losses near their positions, so that they can get maximum profit. But then I'm kind of a no stop loss gang, so I'm just going to put a stop loss for you guys to know where the stop loss can go. But then I'm a no stop loss gang, so shout out to all no stop loss gangs out there. I know there's Sagex, he's a great guy, he's a no stop loss gang, and yeah, there's me. So if you are a no stop loss gang, just put a comment in the comment section. I'm going to do a shout out to you all, guys. As you can see, we are in $456,000. Sorry, not thousand. Yeah, which is a very, very good amount. You can just close and take your profit and go and enjoy it somewhere else. But you know, I want to maximize this profit. I'm also a no stop loss gang, so yeah, that's what we do here. So this one, I'm going to adjust my take profit since I'm a little bit exhausted, and I'm just going to leave this one. So the market faced some kind of resistance or a pullback. Right now it's in a pullback, but then we're just going to leave it and yeah, wait for it to do its thing. But then it's still going to go up. It's definitely going to go up. If you're just patient enough, it will just go up and you can collect your profit. So this kind of pullback was formed because there was a bit of a hammer that was crossed on that line that is going to form the neckline. So that resistance or support rather is forcing the market not to just go up just like that, because it's an area of confluence, and the price cannot just pass through an area of confluence without facing any difficulties. As you can see, we are in 126 profit and our account is in 477, but then the market is really facing difficulties. So yeah, it's actually good if you can just leave the market and check it later. In the forex market, sometimes you have to have patience, because patience help you to manage your emotions. You just have to be content. You just have to be content with everything. So I'm going to close the positions and be satisfied with that, and then I'll look for another trade. But then on this one, the market was still going up. It was still going up. If I were patient enough, I would maybe collect a lot of profit, but then it's okay, I've collected enough. I'm just going to leave the market and look for other trades. So if you wanna know how stop losses or stop hands and what the market makers do, you can read some of the books that talk about beat the market maker. The beat the market maker method, it's known as the BTMM. It's actually a good method whereby the market is manipulated by the market makers so that it can work in their favor for a bit of a time before going in its intended direction. So all this information I'll be offering it in my forex classes very soon. I'm going to put a link of a Telegram account channel so that you can follow and you see all those information in detail in those channels. And if you follow some of my videos, I'll be explaining fully on information like this one. For example, this one is known as a rising wedge because it's a bit steeper than the last one, but then a rising wedge usually breaks on the downside. As you can see, it doesn't really matter where it ended from, but then a falling wedge usually breaks on the downside. So after facing that trailing support, the market shows that they are very powerful bears. So the powerful bears are going to push the market even more down. So you're just going to ride it and go down with it. As you can see, we've executed the market. We're just going to wait for it to do its thing, and we collect our profit and then go and enjoy it somewhere else. Haha. The market isn't really doing a lot right now, so we're just going to wait for it. Since it is the market, it's what we're waiting for. We don't have anything else to do, but then for now you can just go and subscribe to my channel. I'm sure that it will be a good thing to do. We want to reach 10k in 3 months. That's my my target, and I hope with you guys we are going to do it. So as you can see, after we've sold for quite a long time, the market broke to the downside, and now we are in profit, but the market is still going to go down. So in terms of take profit and stop loss, the first take profit that you can put was formed on the higher low, that is a point touching the support, the trailing support. So shout out to Sagex. He's a great guy. He usually does videos on how to raise more accounts, and they are really helpful. So shout out to him. He's a very great guy. You should subscribe to his channel if you haven't. And now I'm going to close my positions and maybe look for another trade. I promised I would raise this account to at least 1,000, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to do that one. As you can see, we're in 528,000. Sorry, I like thousands. So we are going to take that one and just leave the market. And I've seen another one. This one is a volatility 10. Is the same trade, guys. It's just the same trade. We identify the two bottoms and then we enter the market. So the first bottom that was formed marked an area of support. So this area of support is however tested by the second bottom. The second bottom now touches that area of confluence to test whether it's strong enough. So after testing that market, we have to consider some things so that we can say now we want to enter the market. So the first thing that I've considered here is that the market has what is known as two bottoms, and then on the other side there was sort of a shooting star at the second bottom. A shooting star is a candlestick pattern that is formed when the market is trying to reverse. I'm going to do another video on that. I'm going to explain what shooting stars are. I'm going to explain confirmations that we should consider when we want to enter the market. Those confirmations are very important. They tell you when to enter the market and when to leave the market after the market is exhausted, or if the market goes in the direction that you are not intending it to go. So I've gone full margin on this one, and I'm kind of scared that the market might just pull back and finish all my funds, which is something that I don't want. I want to make this video out for you guys so that you can learn these skills, you can learn how to trade, how to raise a small account, So usually people will just say, I have a small account, I have $1 in my account, and I don't even know what to do with it. Well, it's very easy. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win, but then you have to learn the skills of raising a small account. The skills include patience, management of fear, management of greed, and management of hope. So shout out to this label. It's called Fear, Greed, Hope. Is the three most important emotions that we have to manage in the forex market in order to win. So let's close these positions and be satisfied with that. So we are in 700 profit. We're just going to leave. Oh, and I've entered another one. Sorry, I couldn't record before entering it, but then I'm still going to explain to you how I managed to see that the market was selling. So on this one, I analyzed the market, and then I first of all I identified something that looks like a double top at the top, and then the next thing that I considered was a rising wedge that was formed, and this one is a perfect one because this rising wedge was ended from the upside. So usually when the market enters a rising wedge from the upside, it's definitely going to break on the downside. You have to take note of this. So usually when the market enters a rising wedge from the upside, it breaks to the downside. That is the principles of rising wedges. So this rising wedge, let me draw it for you and show you how I figured that it was a rising wedge. So as you can see, this one was touching the lower highs, the higher lows, sorry, and the higher highs. So as you can see, after touching the higher lows, the market broke to the downside, and it did a kind of a retest. So after doing that retest, it means the market now can go down. So on this one, I have marked the two order blocks that are marking the first take profit and the second take profit. So you have to consider those things when you are trading in the market. Mind you, this is a crash 300 pair, which means it is associated with spikes. So usually when I'm trading spikes, I usually use indicators like stochastics and moving average and Bollinger Bands. But then yeah, they are important, but then sometimes you just have to use pure price action and enter the market. So I just added more positions. I closed that one and added more position. As you can see, we're in 2000, which is kind of funny because I wasn't planning on raising this account to this extent. But anyway, let me just show you. I just used pure price action. I didn't use any indicators, but it doesn't mean crash 300 cannot support indicators. I usually use it using indicators, but then on this one I just thought maybe I can just use pure price action and show you guys how it's done. So as you can see, this was just a rising wedge, nothing else. So you just know after a rising wedge, the market breaks to the downside. After the downside breakout, it then comes back to the test, and then you're good to go. So you can execute the market, wait for the spikes, and then take your profit and go enjoy it with your loved ones. Right now I'm closing the market because I'm kind of satisfied with the month that I've taken. After all, I wasn't planning to reach this far, but then for you guys, I hope this video was very helpful. So let me see if I can get another one and see if I can take more because I kind of feel like taking another one. So I've entered another one. I'm sorry I couldn't do a video analyzing, but then it's still the same crash 300. I just figured the market was heading for the second take profit, so I just thought maybe I can just end the market and wait for it to reach the second take profit, and then I'll leave the market. And this is nice, guys. This is very nice. Yeah, this is what we do. So before the end of the end of this video, let me know what you think in the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and if you like this video, please put the thumbs up. It was really fun doing this video for you guys, so it motivates me when I see that people are subscribing. So yeah, for now, bye. I wish you good luck in your trading. Yeah, let's check our account. We are in 3,302 and 69 cents, which is very good. And yeah, we are good to go. We can just go and enjoy our funds somewhere, and then yeah, we're good to go. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Again, if you like this video, please don't forget to put a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out when there's an update. Also, it really motivates me to do more videos for you guys so that you can learn this forex thing. It's, of course, it might seem simple, but then it's difficult. So I'm here if you want help, if you want something that can that you think you should know. I will be here. I will help you guys. I'm going to put that link in the description box. So bye for now.